Shine, no? What you up to in this early morning? Happy 4th of July, my boy. I know it's early as fuck. I was like, you know what? Let me hop on here real quick. You know what I mean? See what everybody's, up to. But what you up to, my boy? What is everybody gonna do today on 4th of July? Unlike some of us, we gotta work. But what's good? What's good? You gonna pop some fireworks today? Or what's cracking lacking? Shit, I wish I could be popping fireworks today and shit like that. But nah, I mean, you gotta work. Because ain't nobody gonna pay the bills but ourselves. Gotta work. I wish I could just be getting, money just sitting at home. At EBT, no? Gonna go enroll myself for EBT. That way I don't have to go nowhere. Happy 4th of July to you too. Just chilling at home. That's right, my boy. What you gonna do today? Oh, damn. It's the knockout king himself. Ha, 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 ha. Muhammad Ali. Cholo Truckers in the building. Mr. Golden Gloves himself. What's good with you, my boy? Oh, hustle through the struggle. What's up, my boy? That's right, my boy. 4th of July. What you gonna do today? Or what's everybody's plans for today? Nah, like I had gotten like 4th of July and a few other holidays already, so I think it's only fair that the other vatos, you know what I mean? Like rotation and stuff like that. And when you're the vato that knows how to do stuff, they kind of need you there. I'm just going to chill and grill. That's right, my boy, getting your grill on. That's right. That's what it's all about, homie. And I love to grill, homie. Like that right there's my shit. You know what I mean? Barbecue with some cold. Oh, eso es todo, Cholo Trucker. No te me pongas tan pedo, because then you don't want to be boxing everybody, homie. What you gonna grill, my boy? How are your grilling skills? Are they female or are they so? Yeah, that's right. No, yeah, Cholo Trucker, man, that's the homie right there. That fool. And his work ethic, when it comes to like working out and stuff like that, is I pay my respects to that. You know what I mean? Because it ain't easy doing all of that, especially the older you get. I mean, and to stay with the routine and everything like that's not cabron. Let's be real. A happy 4th of July shout out your homie Popeye from Orchard. That's right, Orchard up in the building for that Surgate. What's good with you, Jimmy? What you up to? Right now, I'm watching the end of the Dodger game, winning 5-1. Going to probably give it a little watch some fireworks. That's right, my boy. Yeah, the Dodgers getting it in. I know I had to go live and shit because I was writing to the homies that are incarcerated, and I needed to get my fucking hand a break, fool. Like, especially writing with pencils. Like, I fucking hate writing with pencils. But in case you know what I mean. Because you gotta write to your homies that are incarcerated, homie. It's important because I know a lot of homies forget about them battles and it's fucked up. You know what I mean? Um, we gotta somebody's gotta think about them too, homie. I mean, it's because of them we gotta represent out here. You know what I mean? But shit, my hand got tired. I was like, man, let me give it a break. Let me go hop on a live real quick. Yeah, I know the Dodgers. Yeah. What up to everyone? The grilling skills are pretty good, but not great. All right. At least you got some grilling skills. There's some vatos fool. Hey, no lie, my boy. Palabra. I seen this before, homie. I don't know if you vatos have had this before, where the vatos are throwing the lighter fluid food with the carne and the chicken on there. Like, my boy, what you doing? You're getting lighter fluid on the food, homie. Or when they just throw it on, they have the black grill things on top, and then they're spraying it in there. That's just getting all over the grill. Like, man. Rookie ass vatos, like, oh, ¿sabes qué, homie? I'll take a pass. I'm gonna stop by McDonald's real quick. I ain't eating that shit. I'm trying to live. Free my tío Kiki from Canoga Park. That's right, my boy. Been down since '94. Damn, homie, been down for a long time. Saludos from Riverside G. Have a blessed 4th. Hey, you too, Mario. Nah, hey, I know what you mean, homie. Like, writing to them, fool. Hey, when they get mail in there, homie, it's like It's like a blend. Like look at all this, my boy. Look at that. All the homies incarcerated. Like I'm talking about, like we got like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. It ain't even crazy. Like fuck. But hey, gotta Hey, but you know what? Their skills are chingon, fool. Like look at their art. Like that shit's perro. Like the homie has skills. I ain't even gonna lie. Hey, fool, and their writing's all nice, fool. And then cuando están acá afuera ni saben escribir los güeyes. Free all the homies. I like writing to them too because I like reminiscing, all the time when we chill with them, that's fucked up. But I'm going to watch the amateur fireworks show around here. Hey, just be careful, my boy, because there's some fools that be trying to light up those fireworks that only professionals are supposed to handle. That's why you see all these houses. And all I know is that today a few houses and cars are gonna burn down. Sad to say, but true. Or a few fingers are gonna get blown off because everybody thinks that they're funny. And especially in this time of social media, everybody wants to record that shit. So somebody's fingers are getting blown off. Are you going to light up fireworks, homie? I'm going to get drunk. I'm probably gonna get drunk. And I go to work, but when I get out, I'm gonna stop by, chill con los camaradas, a little respect to the block, and little some. You know what I mean? Because we work late anyway, so vale verga. But it is what it is. We had to celebrate 4th of July like no other, but do me had to celebrate Mexican independence too. I take the day off too. Hey, my boy, right here, we celebrate everything. St. Patrick's Day, everything, homie. Everything you name it, we celebrate it, homie. One day we're Irish, the next day we're Greek, next day we're fucking Amish, and all of that, dog. Any excuse to get drunk, fool. Like, what? You found your car keys? Hey, let's get a 30-pack. You know how we get down, homie. We look to the excuse to celebrate anything. Hey, fool, the son graduates pre-K, fool, and we're right there getting mariachi en la banda, que supposedly because he graduated. Che, vatos, puro pinche ludo. Se querían poner pedos, no se hagan. You know that's true, my boy. Like, what? You got a D minus? Hey, let's get some fucking frias. Like a D minus? Like, he got a D minus. Let's go get some chelas. Hey, all year long, my boy, I hear everybody complain about this country, this government, how we're oppressed, que fuck the United States, y que vayan a la verga, y que estos gabachos, y que bla bla, su ta 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 ta. 4th of July comes, oh yeah, una carne asada, y que los cohetes, y que, what the fuck, what you saying, que we're oppressed, y que el gobierno, y que, no, okay, not today, all right. Tomorrow? Okay, time out, we'll take a time out for today, and then tomorrow we'll continue the good fight. I agree, we also need a break from being oppressed, so today we're on timeout status, so I don't want no vato saying que, hey, I thought you guys were oppressed. Nah, chinga tu madre, güey, it's our day off. We'll be oppressed tomorrow. But for today, homie, it's our day off, so we love this country, and, it's all about the red, white, and blue, I think, and about the 38 stars. Fools don't even know how many stars a flag has. I got all S. Let's go get 24. Hey, I agree with you, Compton Hub City. Shit, I didn't even go to school, so you know what I mean? I didn't go to high school, so está cabrón. Dodgers just won. Yeah, that's right. I know I was watching the game, but I wanted to finish writing this letter before I fucking forget and put it to the side. Some of these places in other countries are worse than over here in America. Yes, 100. Way, way worse. Way worse. Don't get me wrong. The manipulation right here is bad. The injustice, all of that is bad. It's bad. And I'm not saying, because other countries are worse, that's justifying, their actions, here and stuff like that. No. But yes, you could have it worse, a lot worse. You know what I mean? Not only that, but a lot of the things that these people tend to complain about is not even as they make it seem. You know what I mean? They're just excuses, just because the government has pampered them for so long that it just made them lazy and made them spoil rotten. Anytime you give behavior like this, any acknowledgement or any rewards and everything like that is gonna turn into bad habits. You know what I mean? And even in the NBA, you see these players now, you barely touch them and they're throwing themselves on the ground talking about they're injured so they can shoot some free throws. Not like before where they were bumping and grind. That's what happens when you pamper people. They become lazy, they become whiny, they become brats. Real talk. You know what I mean? Anytime they don't want to own up to their mistakes, it's so easy to blame because they're gay, because they're black, because they're brown, because they're Democrats, because I'm Republican. You know what I mean? They're like, fucking look in the mirror. Hey, ¿sabes qué, homie? La cagaste, dog. La cagaste, dog. Is that easy, dog? Just say, ¿sabes qué, homie? I fucked up. Is it really that hard to say you fucked up? Is it that hard, my boy? If you can't look at yourself in the mirror and say, "Sabes que you fucked up," then my boy, "Sabes que, homie, you got issues, dog." I suggest you go, you know, get a therapist, and you know what I mean. And those are the facts. I know people don't like it. I know I get a lot of dislikes and stuff like that because I speak the truth in my mind. But at the end of the day, I mean, I can't lie. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Um, I could lie to you, but do you want to live in a lie? I mean, I don't know about you. I don't. Um, you know what I mean? Let's see right here. I live in the country, but I'm going to drink and do fireworks. Let's see. Yeah, Washington City. That's right, my boy. Jimmy right there is really gonna celebrate it. Dodgers got the W. Yeah, that's right. 9 games in a row. Yeah, I like when we go on these winning streaks like that. Hey man, the Dodgers be hot, my boy. Hey, I was doing didn't show up because he got drunk. Watch the soccer game and he forgot. No, mames. Hey, I believe you, my boy. Hey, these vatos be like, ¿sabes qué? Hey, don't you have to get married? Like, no, pero el partido. Everybody right there waiting in the chat pool and the vatos right there. Goal! ¿Y ese güey dónde está? And even the fans said, yo, Shadows figure right. Yeah, hey, proud to be American, homie. Shit, not only proud to be Mexican, but proud to be American, homie, because that's the reason we live in this country. Is the country our kids are born in. The reason, because we were born in Mexico, dog. Let's spit facts, homie. Our children probably wouldn't have the best education or the best scenario or the best things going for them. That's the reason why they strive and they come to this country. I mean, I love being brown. Like I said, I'm proud of being, Mexican and everything like that. But we wouldn't have the same opportunities. Our government sucks. Vale verga. That's the reason why they come over here. For a better life and better opportunities. You know what I mean? This country is great. Even though it has its problems. Like I said, perfection doesn't exist. You're gonna have problems everywhere. But we wouldn't have the same success or the same accomplishment, or our kids wouldn't have the same opportunities, if we were to be over there. So this country, it's good, to be proud to be American too, not only Mexican, but American as well. You know what I mean? I mean, if you're proud to be a gangster, you're proud to be a cholo, guess what, fool? All of that shit started here. Your barrio is here in America. You know what I mean? So, you love your neighborhood so much, and you love being American because your barrio is not in Mexico, homie. It's here. Here's where it started. So you're proud to be, because that culture comes from here. You're proud to be American then. I'm not saying that to justify it or like, oh no, hey, but gangbanging is bad. No, of course it is, obviously, but it is what it is, and I'm just saying that, that's what it is. Proud to be Mexican, but also proud to be American. You know what I mean? Those are the facts, and I know that's one part that people don't really like hearing, but hey, homie, that is it's true. Dodgers just Dodgers just won. Let's go. The 30 pack one. Big homie, happy birthday. Hey, fool, we even celebrate. Hey, fool, if they would have lost, hey, look, if they win, we drink out of like happiness in it. And if they would have lost, we would have still gone to get the 30 pack, but drink out like todos enojados, like, hey, esos vatos, they cheated, vato. You seen how the fucking Empire, hey, le metió un pinche $20, fool, when nobody was looking. He was like, hey, look at that, Jaina. And then that fool slipped the 20. Oh, I was like, hey, I know, the fucking fools are always cheating. Instead of taking the loss. Fucking liars. Summer Breeze by Woody is perfect day and time to play it. Summer Breeze. Oh, I know Woody has skills. I actually heard that one already. The Summer Breeze one. I be bumping Woody's jams. Amato has a lot of talent, homie. Uh, this is a land of opportunity. Hey, real talk. It is the land of opportunities. It is why people come over here. You know what I mean? Um, it's a beautiful country, homie. No lie. It has its problems. Don't get me wrong, but shit. Hey, go anywhere you go is gonna have problems, my boy. Anywhere, fool. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's just the way it is. If people really want to go somewhere where there's no problems and no obstacle course getting in their way, then my boy, I'm sorry you're living in a fantasy that's never gonna happen. And don't look at obstacles and shit like that as a bad thing. Look at it as a stepping stone and lessons. You know what I mean? That's only gonna make you better. You know what I mean? Because at the end, whether you win or lose, you're gonna get a lesson out of it. It's only gonna make you a better person, homie. You're only gonna grow from it. So don't look at it as a bad thing. Look at it as a life stepping stone. Uh, oh, yeah. Oh, hit the likes. Yeah, I heard it helps the channel and que YouTube que pushes it y que no sé qué pedo or something like that. I don't know. I really didn't want to read all those paragraphs. I was like, yeah, whatever, motherfuckers. Thanks for Brown Pride all day, homie. Happy 4th to you and your family, Shadow. Hey, gracias, Fish Layer SoCal. I appreciate it. And the same to you, my boy. People don't understand that Mexican's government is ran by Spain. Oh, Mexicans giant. Yeah. See, homie knows what's up. That is true. Mexico's government is full of so much greed because those people have been living in poverty for so long that they're only thinking about themselves and how to get themselves out of the misery. Because they think that riches and all of that is life's blessings. You know what I mean? And it's gonna solve all their misery and stuff like that. So in reality, all those people that in Mexico's government that reached that status is only looking out for themselves, for their convenience and how to make themselves how to get out of the poverty, not worried about their people and their country. They could care less about them. They're selfish, homie. It's sad. But hopefully maybe change will come. Oh damn, what's up 626? I haven't seen you in a while, my boy. I was like, ¿qué onda con homie ese vato? I was like, hopefully Vato's firme and everything. One day we gotta hit the Dodger game, homie. Hey, yeah, serio, Cholo Trucker. I love seeing the Dodgers play. I love taking my boys. My boys love seeing the Dodgers, play. Especially my youngest one. He's a big baseball fan. And it's crazy because the last time that we went, they played the Rockies and we seen Bellinger hit a grand slam, fool. You know what I mean? All bases were loaded. He pinche vato knocked it out of the. And the stadium, erupted, and that was my kid's first time seeing that, and yeah, man, it was dope, fool. I'm not gonna lie, homie. Like, it was good stuff. You know what I mean? Mr. Knockout in the building. That's right. Homie Cholo Trucker right there. Call that for Mega Man. Saludos. Fish later. Oh, roll call state to state. What's up? Hey, you guys gotta go subscribe to the homie OG Gordo and Cholo Trucker. Go subscribe to both of them vatos. Both of them vatos are solid individuals. Good head on their shoulders. Do good thing. Roll call state to state has his kickbacks on Saturday where he takes requests of rolas and they just be doing his thing, homie. It's good stuff. Both of them are the homies right there. What's good? What's good with you, Robs? Chilling right here, my boy. Do you know why we celebrate 4th of July? Actually, no, because the declarations was signed before that. So actually, no, I really don't know why we celebrate 4th of July. I actually wish I knew what was it. Is because they just fucking winged it, huh? Se les olvidó el día, huh? They forgot the day. Is what happened. Seriously. That's real talk. See, that's someone, Coco, right there, who knows his history. That's why he's putting it like that. I like people that are educated and intelligent like that. Thank you. No, so no, I don't actually know why we celebrate Fourth of July. That's a really good question. How's the fourth going? It's going. It's good. We just woke up. Have to go to work in a bit, but I mean, fuck, we drink and kick it every other day. So I mean, the only difference it would have been is Fourth of July. So para me, it's all the same thing. Um, I was watching your live last night. I thought I commented, but I was drunk, so I don't remember. Oh, and the wrestling match? Because I didn't do a live yesterday. I did a wrestling. I don't know, wait. Damn, sabes que si estabas bien pedo, hijo. I'm against the Bear Flag California. It represents the Russian for trappers that revolted against the Mexican landowners in Sacramento. Um, Oh, we could get into a whole lot of flag things, even where the Mexican one, and it's like, oh man, we don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Hey, let me tell mi gente here, Raza has been on the minority that's been in all wars in countries against other countries. So, and, yeah, the only thing I don't like about America is that they think that they're the world's police. You know what I mean? When sometimes like they stick their nose where it doesn't belong, and it's not. People say, no, those people need protection. Someone has to stand up for them. No, that is not why America dives into those wars and stuff like that. We already know why they do it. And we already know when the war's over and the smoke clears and it's all said and done, how they just, they sponge every last drop out of that fucking sponge. These guys that's the problem with America. They're very money hungry, homie, and they're the big bullies in the yard. Fool. They don't like competition. They'll push everyone down. They're just like China, homie. They do not like other people rising up. I mean, they could say no, yeah, we want this country to strive and everything. Bullshit, motherfucker. You don't want competition. You don't like competition. You want to know how I know this? Ask any motherfucker that's greedy. They don't like competition. They don't like other people moving on to their spot and establishing and setting up shop. They don't like it, dog. Someone that's about their paper is not gonna like it, homie. Whether they drug dealers or business owner or whatever the fuck. If you have a taco stand and another taco stand puts next to you, you gonna tell me you won't be fine with it? No, you ain't, homie. Stop. You know what I mean? They be bullshitting. And I would respect America more if they said, "Sabes qué? We're going there for the fucking oil and to take their feria." Chingue su madre. At least they were straight up front about it. You know what I mean? That's one thing I give the Republicans, that they lying weasels and everything like that, but at least they're a little bit more up for it. The Democrats like to fucking sugarcoat everything like, motherfucker, you're serving bullshit on a plate too. Stop. Just got an extra day to get what? That's right, Big Bad 209. Hey, I feel you, homie. I feel you. Hey, but what? Do people work tomorrow? Hey, if you gotta go to work tomorrow, remember that, homie, because then you're gonna be right there. Like today, you're gonna be like, right there with your shirt off, rubbing your nipples and shit, and then tomorrow you're gonna be at work right there, like, fool, I'm fucking crudo, and I don't know why, but my nipples hurt. Like, remember, fool? Estaba ahí bailando on top of the table, que según que you could make it at Chippendales and I don't know what. Uh, I celebrated because I need to get the last 40 pounds. Hey, that's true, huh? Somebody's got to blow them shits up to shoot up fireworks. There you go, homie. It's to test our eye vision to see how many colors we see. Even the gang problems and drug problems over there in places like some parts of Mexico and some parts of too also. Oh yeah, no, but the drug problem is not only a Mexican American thing; it's a worldwide thing. From the even like if you look at China, Japan, Iran, the Congos. They have a big drug problem as well, like massively drug problem. It's a problem, worldwide. You know what I mean? That's part of the how it goes. Wherever you find madness, you're gonna find all that. You know what I mean? Um, and sad to say, madness exists all over the world. Work hard, play hard, Big G. That's right, my boy. Got to. Oh, damn. Gracias, Compton Hub City. Hey, I appreciate it. You guys never have to. What you guys do, I do appreciate it. Hey, much respect. Free all the real ones and rest easy to all the fallen ones. Yes, thank you. That is the reason why we do what we do and what keeps us, pushing forward. That is the reason why we do. Um, Metiches serio, they are. The United States is very metiches, homie. Only because they're looking to see what they can get out of it. You know what I mean? They're not really going to help anybody. They're looking to see, I mean, what could we get out of this scenario? It's at the convenience, homie. They do it for money and power. Yes, they do. Um, I'm singing off. Don't forget to hit that like. Everyone have a great Sunday. Hey, that's right. Hey, have a good one, Cholo Trucker, right there. Keep it between the lines and keep your looks secure. Y que no te roben. Hey, have a good one, my boy. Hey, don't try not to knock out none of your homies day today. And I know you like you're gonna hear the can open. You're gonna be like, hey, what's up, fool? Nah, hey, have a good one, my boy. Um, Gold and natural resource. Oh yes, oh yeah, all of that, my boy. They don't even have to go. It don't even have to be for that, man, boy. They'll go there just to take all the Snickers ice cream, fool. Them fools, no, fools are brutal. All I have to say is 1776 will return again. You think so? What's good, Shadow? Nothing right here, just chilling days. What's good with you, my boy? Cholo Trucker, have a good one, Carna. Yes, saludos, Cholo. Orale, Cholo, take care, homie. That's right. I would have loved to see that fight. It depends on my boy. I can't watch the fight, but I'm pretty sure you did your thing. Everyone's been telling me that you did your thing. I could only go based on what I see right here. So sounds like homie did his thing. So, but you already know what's up. I already explained it to you. You know what I mean? So you my boy. You know what I mean? So don't think that I'm putting down the message behind it or nothing like that. I got you, my boy. But at the end of the day, I am me, and I can't break my morals. Um, I gotta be true to myself before I'm true to anybody else. Because if I'm not true to myself, then I'm lying to everybody else. Real talk. Wise words being quoted, como dijo Tupac. I mean, even the gang problems are worse. Oh yeah. The gang problems are worse in other countries. Hell yeah, big time. People think that these other countries full of these weak sauce and everything like that, but if you see how their gang banging goes down, like we're talking about China, Japan, Iran, like the Iranian mafia and everything, my boy, they be chopping up bodies right there, like if it's nothing, like, hey, you want the hand or the toe as a souvenir? What quieres, She's crazy, fool. Shadow, you should do a West Coast, East Coast rap battle. You know what's a trip, Jimmy? I was telling my Hyena about that, about a week ago, about that idea. Yeah, I was thinking of putting the best out of the West Coast versus the best out of the East Coast. Because I know that, I don't know, maybe some people are young, but at a time there was, because you had the Biggie, East Coast and all that, and you had versus the Tupac side, so they was like, man, fuck the East Coast, fuck the West Coast, you know what I mean? But when it came to music and everything like that, like who had the best artists and stuff like that, and I actually thought that would be dope to revisit that. Because I remember, seeing who was dropping the hottest. Because that's why they were bringing it. How they were bringing it full. They were debating to see like who could put out the best CDs. Back then. That's why they were dropping all that fire, homie. They wanted to be the elite. Yeah. What does M.O.D stand for? It stands for music overdose. The reason I gave it that name is because everybody loves music so much that if it was a drug, you would overdose off of it. That's the reason why I gave it music overdose. Because the original logo was a hand with the record player needle going into the guy's veins, like kind of like like when you're shooting up, but it's a record player. Because no matter who you are, wherever you're at, music is everything. Whether you're mad, sad, pumped, whatever, you gotta have music. Whether it's country, rock, blues, jazz, whatever, you need music. People love music, and if music was a drug, you would overdose off of it. That's how much people love music. But that's why I gave it that name. So don't think it stands for like malditos, or danger, or I don't know, some shit like that. Like, no, it's music related. It's not a tagging crew. In other countries, general has gags into tools. Yeah, I'm telling you, chaos exists everywhere. Ah, gracias, Jesus. You don't have to, my boy. Hey, if Mexican cartels would pay taxes on cocaine, cocaine wouldn't be legal in this case. Oh, damn! Jesus, my boy. You heard that? Ladies and gentlemen, did you just hear what Jesus just said? He said the Mexican cartels pay taxes on cocaine in this country. Cocaine would be legal. Anybody that's sitting out there in their home watching this and is sitting there and saying that is not true, they would not stoop so low. Look at the evidence of human behavior, how greed has gripped its hold on society to the point where you could turn the other cheek. Put it like this: you think this government is not scandalous enough to do that? When they dropped a bomb, like on places like in Hiroshima, where they dropped a nuclear bomb, killing millions of old people, infants, pregnant people, disabled kids, all of that, fool, like that, fool, with no remorse. You want to know how I know there was no remorse? When all the soldiers came back to America, hey, we won the war. They're hugging them and kissing, yeah, and we still celebrate them as war heroes. Even though millions of Japanese women, children, elderly passed away. Because this is their citizens didn't have no partake in what happened in Pearl Harbor. They didn't have no say so. They didn't have no bomb them and everything. What the government's opinions and views are different from its citizens. Yet they had to pay the price. They dropped the bomb. We not like that, homie. They fucking killed all of them vatos, homie. And people still celebrate it till nowadays with no remorse, homie. Thinking about all the Japanese elderly women, children, and all that died. So are you telling me that this country is not scandalous enough? If them fools had to pay taxes, they would legalize that shit? My boy, they're watching. They know a bunch of elderly infants and all that are gonna die, horrendous deaths. Because I don't know if you know what radiation poisoning does to a human's body. Read it if you don't. It's gruesome shit. And these fools have the knowledge. These fools have the knowledge of what all of that is gonna happen and everything like that, because they go through all of that shit before they take the final steps, and they had no problem, homie. Until nowadays, people have no problem with it because we still celebrate them like war heroes. Like, okay, they didn't just fucking slaughter all kinds of people, but all right. Thank you for the shout out on my hood. Look at me diving in deep on this. Monrovia. Hey, yeah, that's right, Mike. Hey, shout out to all the homies from Monrovia right there that be doing their thing, homie. Real ones out there. It'd be crazy out there, homie. Serio, for the last time I was pumping gas right there, homie, salieron unos pinches vatos. Hey, where you from? Like, ay, güey. Should be cracking over there. Music overdose. Drop off fight. How bad? Nah, it's not a drop out fight. It was it was them just doing. It was their thing. I'm all down for the message behind it, unity and everything like that, and all of that. You know what I mean? My reasons for not watching the fight is more of a personal reason. It's not even like oh, it's a code thing. It's a thing. It's more of a me thing. Like, I have to stay true to my fundamentals. My fundamentals are my fundamentals. You know what I mean? And how I view things. I'm not saying that everyone should view it like I view it and everything. It's more of a me thing than anything else. You know what I mean? It's just that if we know that somebody drop dime and to have them there and to be associating themselves, in the world where I come from is not passable. And you'll be putting yourself and your family in danger, because people are not gonna are gonna not gonna be down with that. So it's more of a personal thing than anything else. Because at the end of the day, everyone's a grown man; they can do whatever they want. You know what I mean? But if you're claiming to be a part of this life and everything like that, you could be a Chinese gangster, Iraqi gangster, Afghanistan gangster, whatever, Chinese, American, Mexican, whatever. If there's all one thing all these gang organizations have in common is you don't associate yourself with snitches. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. It's not taking no shots at no channels or you're hating on the mess. That is if you're strapping your if you out there are calling yourself a gangster, you're a G. If you're saying I'm a G or I'm a gangster or anything gangster related, my boy, you cannot have snitches around you. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? That's plain and simple. And if you have this knowledge and you still turn the other cheek, then turn the other cheek when it comes to all that gangs. Don't speak on nothing gangster. Because just like you turn your cheek on that, you have to turn your cheek on all of it in general, all together. You know what I mean? So to be still calling people snitches or saying this and that, my boy, is ridiculous. It's hypocritical at its finest. And like I said, I'm not taking no shots. Those are the facts. I know people will dislike, what I'm saying and everything. My boy, at the end of the day, facts are facts. You know what I mean? Um, it is what it is. That's why I tell people better to stay in school. But if you have no gang ties, if you have none of that, then yeah, you can feel free to like and watch and chill with whoever the hell you want. You're a regular day civilian. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just that if you're watching these channels and if you're looking up to them, understand that every word that comes out after that, it has this weight attached to it. So therefore, take that with a grain of salt. It is not to put down nobody, like I said. You know what I mean? It's not to put down nobody. That's just the way it's structured. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Con mucho respeto, gracias, Double S, Compton, Vital Tokers, 13, Los Rascals, you are doing good job. That's right, my boy. Yeah, shout out to all the homies from Compton, Vital Tokers right there. Shout out to all the tokers in general, homie. Shout out to Lefty from Compton Barra Tokers. I remember homie was cool. He was funny. He had a funny laugh. Funnier than mine. One world government. I would say that not one world government. I would say that all of their intentions is the same thing. It's all about the almighty dollar. Where the Tijuana fireworks at? Hey, we're building homemade fireworks, even like when you make them out of the potato. I don't know if people know how to do those, but happy 4th Julio. God bless you, homie. Hey, gracias, Cruz. Hey, same to you, my boy. Much love from Compton, Butter Tokers. Rest easy to Big Speedy. That's right, Big Mousy. Little Mousy just passed away. Damn, that's messed up. Hey, rest in peace to Big Speedy, Big Mousy, and Little Mousy. It's messed up. I know how it is losing homies, and it's got your homie. So rest easy to them. You know what I mean? That is the reason why I do, what I do in my channel and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, people could view gangs however they want, and yeah, gangs are bad. Don't get me wrong, they are bad and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, people have lost homies, brothers, sisters, sons, daughters to this life. They paid the price for something that they believed in, something that they love. And at the end of the day, yeah, you guys are bad people and everything. Yes, all true, all true. But nonetheless, we're still human beings. People commit errors and stuff like that, whatever. At the end of the day, these are still lives of individuals, and they gave their life for something that they truly loved, truly that they believed in. Even though it was, clouded and blinded and dumb and everything like that, at the end of the day, it's still something that they really had heart for. You know what I mean? And I'm just paying respects to that. You know what I mean? Because people could say whatever they want. Like, oh, think of it if your homie could come back and have another chance. He would do things. You didn't know my homie. Shut the fuck up. Because if my homie was to come back alive and stuff like that, he would still be gangbanging. Don't give me that shit. Don't act like you knew my homie. My homie would still be gangbanging if he was to be alive. And that's just real talk. You know what I mean? People want to spin it, their way because they want to. they don't ever want to justify the game because there should be no justification to it, and it's true. It shouldn't have nothing like that. But at the end of the day, you never walked in our shoes, so you can't talk without walking in them shoes. Because if you were to be in our shoes, and the scenarios unravel to you how they unravel to us, my boy, you would be sitting in the same seat as us. That's just how it is. Um, the best thing I could do is talk about from my personal experiences and all of that, and hope to steer people in a better direction. And what to look out for. You know what I mean? And what to pay attention before your kids end up being the ones that are out there running amok. You know what I mean? Because hiding it from society is not the answer. That is the reason why it keeps producing so many goddamn gang members. Because people keep trying to fucking throw a blanket over it, expecting it to go away like that. That's not how the world works. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's good with you, Caesar? If you found out your son was gay, what would you do? Nothing. He's gay already. Ya que chingados puedo hacer? If my son were to tell me he's gay, well, he's already gay, my boy. What can I do? What? Tell him he better like women. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. Come on. I know how the human brain works. I know how it functions. I already know that people that think that they could tell them I'm gonna kick your ass if you don't like is fucking so full of themselves and has their heads so far up their asses. It's not even funny. Now I have my personal views on how I view gayness and all of that. You know what I mean? I have my own theories on it. I won't be discussing them because obviously I'll create a outrage on here, but it has to do psychologically wise and stuff like that. Some of the things I've been studying and data that I've been going over and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if he tells me he's gay, then he's gay. I mean, what can I do? You know what I mean? I can't do nothing about it. You know what I mean? Like how I view gay people personally is I don't care, dog. That's their lives. It doesn't affect me. I'm not the one in the cama with the vato. You know what I mean? I could care less about what anybody else is doing with their fucking lives, homie. I only worry about me and what I'm doing, homie. And I know there's no other vato in the cama with me. And hey, babe, unless you have a secret, you can't tell me. Cause I noticed that she's right here on the live. She told me, you can wash the dishes before you go to work. And she told me that. Cause she's at my cuñado's pad in the fucking swimming pool, barbecuing with a fucking michelada y yo como perro aquí sin dueño. ¿Y todavía quieres que limpie los trastes? ¡A la verga! I'm just playing, babe. I'll do it. I'll make sure I do it. Anyway, I'll go fast to it. And little brother, last week, Dewey being held next week. Oh, damn. Hey, well, I send my condolence to you, Compton Hub, my boy right there. You know what I mean? White people are managers in the world stage. No, it's not white people. It has nothing to do with white people. I know a lot of people like to throw that it's white that's out there. It's not white people. It's rich. Meaning the rich see the rich in their elite level. Meaning it doesn't matter if he's Chinese, Japanese, black, Mexican, Salvadorian, whatever. If the vato has a fat wallet, homie, they are seen as worthy of conversation and handshakes and all of that. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do. It's just the majority of them are white, obviously, because they were conquering and blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? But it has nothing to do because the rich white man does not see itself as the same as the poor white man, homie. They see them as not worthy, they see them just like how they see the rest of all of us, homie, just as poor, worthless individuals. So it has nothing to do with skin colors. It has to do with the size of your wallet, my boy. See, their color's not even white, homie. Their color's green, homie. They're green. Not marginal, they're green, though. And that's real talk because the everyday white man is in the struggle with you and fighting the same battles, even though they're lying to themselves, thinking that they're not. My boy, they're in the same fucking boat with the rest of us, homie. They're just being lied to. And the reason they could believe the lie is because they have something in common, which is a skin tone, not knowing that they're being manipulated. But they're not going to want to see that because how could another white individual lie to me? We have something in common. We share a bond, which is our skin tone. That's what you think. But the wolf, will dress up as a sheep in order to get close enough to do his thing. You know what I mean? Stay up shadow. Hey, that's right. Roll call state of state. That was a coward move on the real. Yeah, it was. Big names to the big T. Rest easy. Yeah, hey, serio. Happy fourth. Oh my god. Hey, same to you, end zone. That wifey trying to trying to I'm black. Sadie, you seen that? She was like, make sure you wash them dishes. Like, fuck that, homie. I'm gonna be like, Charles. I'm just playing, baby. I'm only saying it because I'm on the live, but I'll make sure I wash them. Happy 4th of July. Big shout out. Much love from Big Bad 209. Como siempre. That's right. Hey, gracias, Cartoon. Yeah, I appreciate it. You know, it's never needed to. So, hey, gracias, my boy. I do appreciate it. Why God, bald get hair, man, please. No, Caesar, my wife will divorce me if I grow my hair. No, I'm not. Nah, push it to the side. I really don't like hair. I don't like how it feels, especially the sweating days and when it starts rubbing on my ear. I'm weird like that. And plus, my wife likes me bald. You know, she wouldn't like me without hair. Nah, I'm just not a hair person, fool. Especially I'm lazy, fool. I don't want to be combing it y todo ese pedo. A la verga. I like to wake up and just. It only takes me like 5 minutes to get ready, homie. You know, everybody else can eat like, hey, look, that little hair doesn't want to stay down. Happy 4th of July. Boy, from Dog Patch. That's right. Dog Patch right there in the building, Oscar. I used to go to Monrovia High School. I'm telling you, Monrovia. Oh. Hey, gee. It will have a good day and stay safe. Hey, gracias, Jesus. Hey, stay up, my boy. Hey, I appreciate you. Oh, and before everyone, like, you know, I'm gonna be raffling up a M.O.D. baseball jersey. I'm gonna be doing a raffle. Well, I'll be giving it away. Probably the raffle. I'm gonna talk to my high now. It'll probably be tomorrow. So that's a M.O.D. Custom baseball jersey from my clothing line. Let me see if I can get a good angle. You know, with the Scar logo, M.O.D. Entertainment. I'm gonna be raffling that away. You know what I mean? You know, some of my merch. Let's see, what's your preference, burritos or carne asada fries? Oh, damn, Anthony. I'm gonna have to go with the burrito, homie. But you know, fuck, fool. I don't know. It's kind of a tie, homie, because they're both really good. Damn, that's a tough one. No, but here's the thing, though. Where do the asada fries come from? Because there's some spots that could do really good asada fries, but I have tried some asada fries from some spots that are like Jim's asada fries, valen verga. The DUI fries or whatever, those suck. But there's some places that are really, really good, and there's some places that are no sirven. Some people not, but some of those people that is a part of our government is corrupt in all types of ways. Like, oh yeah. Of course, everyone's just looking after their own self benefit. Orale MC Shadow Cubole. Oh, what's good with you, Pistol Blaster? Bust a freestyle. Damn, Big Isaac wants me to fucking rip it up on the live. Hey Shadow, have you been to Washington? Nah, I never been to Washington, my boy. It rains way too much. Yeah, hey, I have a homie that's up there. He tells me the same thing. He tells me that it's always raining out there. And I'm like, fuck, serio? That must suck. Shadow, how do you not cut your head when you shave it? I don't know. I know I do see a lot of homies for they have patches all over. Hey, for they must shave their head when they're mad, homie. Like, pinche vato enemiga caught me sleeping. Man, I'm gonna get that vato, pinche viejas cheating on me. I don't know. I probably like, hey, you know, when I'm shaving my head, you know, I got the rolas playing and I'm right there grooving, you know. I'm dancing on sunshine. I mean, gang banging through the car, yeah, you know, like yeah. That's all we really be bumping, you know. I don't know. I don't know how these photos do it. What's the deal? Oh, Sneaky Beanie up in the building. How do you feel about Mr. Capone shaking 6ix9ine's hand? He shook 6ix9ine's hand? Don't tell me that, Pistol Blaster. Don't tell me that, homie. Don't tell me that. You're lying, fool. You're trying to get me. You're trying to get to me, huh? Because if he did, homie, I'm about to throw all my fucking Capone CDs away, homie. I'll throw those shits in the fucking trash right now. Hey, at the end of the day, every individual is their own individual, and I have said it and stuff like that. But I mean, my boy, hold your hold yourself above the shenanigans. And I get the money, I get the business. Look, put it like this. I'm gonna give it to somebody, because I know that these are the arguments that are made. Saying, well, if you're a business owner, you have to conduct yourself with business with people that have snitched and blah blah. This is true. If I'm a business owner and if there's a snitch that comes into my thing, I have to make business. That is very true. And I will conduct the business. Doesn't mean I will shake the individual's hand. Doesn't mean I'll have conversations with that individual. We do the business and that's it. No shaking hands, no conversating, no acting like if we friends or paying the part. No, none of that. Business and that's it. You get what I mean? That is how it needs to go down and how it should go down and is the common way of it should be going down. Not this other fucking like, yeah, let's share a fucking latte together and shit like that. And that was a funny joke, my friend. You are so good looking. How do you ever get your hair coming out in so many colors? No. So, no. I know I don't want to come out seeming like an asshole or stuff like that. It's just that if this is where we're gonna be pushing, if this is the image that you're giving out or what you're talking about or what you're claiming to be and stuff like that, you have to hold yourself to these standards. If not, then don't strap yourself in that title and don't say none of that. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. That's just I don't make the rules, homie. I don't make the rules. That's just how the game is. Um, I get it. People's greed gets the best of them. Trust me. Look, I have said this. Nothing surprises me no more. What individuals do and the moves that they've been making lately and everything unraveling, especially because of social media, it doesn't surprise me simply because I know that the almighty dollar will make a lot of individuals do a lot of things, Then there's people like me who don't give a fuck about money. I could care less about money because I've been in a place where money can't save you, where you have nothing but your fucking boxers and your fucking pillow. And if you lucky, you know what I mean? Where you realize what really matters in this world, just being able to walk outside whenever you want and just breathe in some air, to drink a Coca-Cola and bite a hamburger. The joy that your children and loved ones bring you, the real things that matter when everything is stripped from you, your riches. Because look, when I die, if the homeless man outside, right, the homeless man outside, him and Bill Gates are gonna die the same, my boy, with nothing and buried, homie. You know what I mean? The difference is how your legacy is going to carry on. You were a selfish bastard who was greedy and only cared about themselves because a lot of them fools' families are broken. Why? Because they pay attention more to the almighty dollar than their loved ones. They say that do it for the family. Think about your family. Why? You're fucking neglecting them all the damn time. You're neglecting them. You know what I mean? But you're saying that you're doing it because of your family. Yeah, they're the ones being neglected. That's why all of them are divorced and they have multiple children with multiple women who their kids don't even like them. Am I lying? Look up the facts. Those are the statistics. I don't argue against the statistics. Those are facts, homie. So do they do it for their families? Do they do it for their loved ones? Or do they do it for themselves and their own selfish motives? I'm telling you, the human is not meant to handle too much of a good thing. It will corrupt. It will corrupt. Those are the facts. We're imperfect creatures, homie. Our emotions always get the best of us. And greed is a very, very powerful emotion. Because it intertwines with a bunch of other, of our psychotic characters. What's cracking, homie? Nothing right here. Chilling, Paco. What up from Las Vegas? That's right. 702 Man Cave right there. Hey, my boy, have you seen that fool Savage Studio Transfer? Nah. I don't talk about Savage on this channel, And I would prefer if people don't talk about him, but you know what I mean? I leave him to do his whatever he does over there. Just curious, would you take your wife back if she cheated on you? Just a question. Would I take my wife back if she cheated on me? I don't know. I guess I would have to be put in that scenario. Because if I say fuck no, homie, I would say no, no, no. I would be lying, homie. And like I say, I never lie right here. And how I wouldn't know how I would react in the scenario unless I'm put in that scenario. Therefore, truthfully, I have to answer that I don't know. Because if I say no, I'm right here, then I'm just looking to look tough for everybody's, self image. But I could care less about what people think about me and stuff like that. I've always said that. I mean, you guys are all, the homies and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I would be putting up a fraud. Like I would be trying to facade to you guys. You know what I mean? Just to look tough and stuff like that. And those kind of characteristics are fake in my book. So therefore, I don't know. Health over wealth. Ah, there you go. Johnny said it best right there. Health over wealth. Yes, sir. What up, Shadow? Sanho tapping in. What's good with you, Sanho? I'm going. No. Hey, I have homies that have long ass hairs. Dope Jersey, bro. Oh, I know. Yeah, the homie, the homie that makes my merchandise, man. He's cool people, man. He's cool people. I'm gonna be in the description. I'm gonna drop his contact. That way, if anybody wants to get a hold of who makes stuff and blah blah blah. Homie's a very solid individual, and and I'm pretty sure he would appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like I said, for everyone's you know what I mean? I want everyone to strive, him and anybody out there. I don't see no competition. I don't see nothing. At the end of the day, the almighty dollar doesn't impress me because I know it could be stripped from me and be left with nothing. But uh, one of my favorite burger places is The Habit is case Farmer. Oh, hey, Farmer Boys is really good. Farmer Boys is really good. There's one right here in Downey. Whoo, that place is fuego, my boy. Fuego. Um, see, my boy take so last time so today. My boy, you talk about the South last time South of Cudahy, my boy. Cudahy belongs to 8th Street. Well, there's a lot of gangs in Cudahy. To say it belongs to one neighborhood is like, that would be like if, you know, that would be like that individual from that barrio saying that, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, these gangs do exist and they are in these areas, to say it belongs to one gang or another. Because if I talk to them, they're going to tell me the same thing too. They're going to be like, oh, the gang belongs to it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if they ask me about my barrio, I'm going to say the same thing. You know what I mean? Well, I won't say that. I give every neighborhood because I know that fools have died. These other barrios have smoke homies from my barrio, homie. They have. So for me to say that they don't put in no work or none of that, that is my pride and all of that. I'm a liar if I'm saying that. My boy, a full blown liar. Because if these barrios don't put in no work, then I would have no rest in peace homies due to the opposition's hands. If that was to be true. Um, because I do see these individuals, I do talk to them, I do see them posted, you know what I mean, on both sides, so for both sides to be saying one or the other, it's like, no, both sides are posted, both of them have writers and both of them do their thing, you know what I mean. It's not taking no shot at one gang or the other, whatever, because at the end of the day, we know that, because if that's the case, then why do these gangs exist, and why or who are people banging against if there's nobody out there, you know what I mean. You're hunting for something. If something's not there, then you wouldn't be hunting. You know what I mean? I would always give my enemies their dues, at least that much. Like I said, I never hate on my enemy guys. I never say that they're bitches or nothing like that. I say fuck them because that's how I feel. But I wouldn't say that they're pussies or bitches because no, I've been jumped. I've been all kinds of shit by these vatos. You know what I mean? So to say, otherwise is my pride and my ego talking. But if this is about being real and keeping it real, then these are the facts. You know what I mean? Because then you wouldn't have no losses from them if them battles ain't really doing nothing. You know, we take it out on the other side. Um, and me, I'm not gay or bi, but and I like all types of women, but I do have things for Latinas and most even. Oh yeah, that's why I married one. Um, Sandwich. Hey, un sandwich. Um, oh, Playboy 1300 up in the building. Go check out Playboy's music and his channel and everything like that. I actually uploaded one of his rolas on here. Homie has talent, fuego. Money is material. Yeah, slavery. Yes, it is. Respect. Uh, that is real ones never done. Are maravillas sureños. Maravillas are not sureños. Maravillas roll with sureños. Maravillas chill with sureños. Maravillas roll with our program. Maravillas are not sureños. Some of them claim, sureños. Some of them, inside incarceration, big homies. Some of them. But out in the streets and how they conduct themselves, I'm not saying that they hate on the homies because they did have the light at one point and stuff like that. They roll with their program. They conduct themselves. They're homeboys. They're just not Southerners. You get what I mean? Um, you know, it is what it is. However se arreglaron ellos adentro. That's their thing. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure they won't go on camera and discuss it. But yeah, they're homies, but they're not sureños. If that makes any sense. It dives in deeper in there, but obviously I can't speak on those topics. You know what I mean? It's not my place to speak on those topics, but yeah, they're homeboys, just they're their own thing. You know what I mean? 18th Street was only Cudahy. Oh yeah, no, 18th Street. Yeah, it was first only Cudahy. Yeah, 18th Street was the first original neighborhood here in Cudahy. Yeah, yeah. That is true. Um, fight, fight me? Why, bro? Why do you want to fight me? Could he come in the 90s? My boy 18th Street started. Serio? Damn, that's not what the homie had said. But hey, you know what? He could have been wrong because he said he wasn't sure. So, sí, cierto. Because he did say he wasn't sure. What's up, my boy tapping in from the 209? That's right. Was it deepest Sureño gang in LA? In LA, the deepest Sureño gang I would have to probably say is Florence, without a doubt. Without a doubt, it's probably Florencia. Worldwide, it is 18th Street. O quién sabe, MS and 18 I said on. But as in here in Los Angeles, I would have to say it's Florence, without a doubt. Without a doubt, it's Florence. I got a lot of homies from Florence, and I'm not just throwing tapatio on them and stuff like that. My boy, I have seen them. Especially my wife. She has a lot of family from Florence. I know a lot of people from Florence. I have seen them in their prime, homie, like in their gatherings. And my boy, we're talking about some sick ass numbers, homie. We're talking about like a gang of heads, homie. That shit literally looks like a field, like a fucking, the movies where the soldiers ride up and it's just a bunch of soldados. It looks like that, fool. Nah, them fools have fucking numbers. It's crazy, homie. It's crazy. And there's other barrios that también that are equally in size and massive in size. You know what I mean? Dead End Harpy is another large one that people don't really mention. 38 is another large one that people hardly mention. Avenues is another large one that people don't mention. Sanford is another large one that people don't mention. Pacoima in general is a large one. There's a bunch of Puente. Fuck, fool, we're talking about numbers. We're talking about gangs that have numbers in the thousands, my boy, in the thousands. Um, 18th Street and MS are large, worldwide, but here, like in individual pockets of Los Angeles, they're deep. They're just not as deep. You know what I mean? Um, oh yeah, Barrio Nuevo as well. Yeah, we're talking about like fuck, fool. Like you see it. Uh, Man, they're fucking deep, fool. They're hella deep, fool. Lennox is another large one. V&E, Wyfins. Especially I got a lot of homies from Wyfins. Them fools are large as hell too. Monte Flores too. Yeah, that's another one. Oh, and Rivas too. Speaking of Rivas, Rivas is another one that's fucking massive, fool. Um, you know what always blows my mind, and I even trip out about my own barrio, because my territory or my neighborhood is not even that large, but yeah, we have more than 300 members, and and enemies could say whatever they want on the comments, whatever. Those are facts, my boy. I'm not throwing too much salsa on the whatever. And we're one of the most smallest gangs in the San Fernando Valley, and we're more than 300. So that is, and trust me, I've taken roll call on me personally. I know that there's more than 300 of us. And you were one of the more smallest ones. So that should have, but that's besides the point. What blows my mind is where do all these people come from? Like, fuck, how does Raza mass produce so many fucking numbers, fool? I know you have some apartments where you have like 5 families living in one little ass spot, but man, it's crazy the numbers that it mass produces. But that only goes to show the how deep the problem goes. You know what I mean? And how bad a lot of individuals are doing. You know, as you know, raising individuals. And you know, it speaks crazy, man. Alexander said it the best. He said, "Deep or not deep, people will still get dropped." That is 100. I have always said that, my boy. Um, I have always said that. You could have 80 vatos standing in the corner, fool. You could have 80 vatos, homie, posted, tumbados, fool. If a homie rolls up solito way with an AK-47 or M16, fool, and start dumping, my boy, all them 80 heads are running. Maybe 3 vatos that are packing are gonna take out and start dumping back, but the rest of them heads ran. So what good was being 80 heads on the corner, homie? It didn't do nothing, my boy. It was all for nothing. You get me? Because once the bucket starts going, they're all running, homie. People can say whatever. I will stand there and start shooting. Bullshit, homie. I've been in enough wars to see that a lot about to start running, homie. Yeah, you know, estamos todos plomeados too. So you know what I mean. I seen when homies, you know, take off. Even you know, my ex homies, you know, where they leave you, because it does happen. You know what I mean? I've been hit up and vatos have taken off on me and just left me, you know, ni modos, homie. You know what I mean? Like, well, fuck it. If they want to, you know, die like a bitch, and that's on them. You know what I mean? But we gonna go out like a man. Um, you know, if not, then why did I get jumped in? What was the purpose of all of that? Anywho, all them heads are running. You know what I mean? So all them heads don't do nothing. You could put scarecrows on the block, fool. You could take some scarecrows or some mannequins and put them there, fool. They'll equally do the same as a majority of these blocks. These youngsters think that just standing there and drinking a pisto is putting in work, my boy. You ain't putting in no work, homie. I will respect an individual that comes to the hood only once a month and is only there for 10 minutes, but in those 10 minutes he goes and he does his thing, and then vas. Then a vato that's there 24/7 on the block, homie, posted with a 90, you know, and doesn't do nothing, not a goddamn thing, nothing. ¿Para qué lo tengo? Ahí más de lujo. Say we qué? You know what I mean? We can't live off of that, homie. Like, ¿sabes qué? I see you posting, my boy, because vatos be like, that vato don't come to the barrio, homie. If I haven't been to the barrio. You're always in the barrio, but what do you do? Nothing. Never do a goddamn A, fool. You're tagging on these walls, fool. Everyone already knows this barrio belongs to us, homie. You want to impress me? Go do the same hit up that you did right there, but in the enemy's territory, not here. Right? Everyone already knows this is ours. And you're confident walking here because this is our dojo and everything like that. But go post up the same, but on the enemiga's turf. And if you really want to be, you know, throwing it out there and you want to wow us, and you know, that's how you'll get our wow. Pero así, güey, salte de aquí, pinche pulga. But see, that's the thing, though. The youth don't understand like what it is to be. Like, well, that fool hardly comes to the hood. Like, so what? Fool, he hardly comes. But when he does come, he does way more than you, my boy, in the fucking whole year that you've been here. And that's not to take no shots or nothing. Those are the facts. ¿Para qué quieres tanto pendejo ahí posted there? ¿Para que llegue la jura, fool, line us up y todo? Like, and we didn't even get nothing out of it? Enemy still right there smoking a blunt, laughing how they smoked the homeboy. Cold game, homie. And these fools still want to be, and then they still have the nerve like, hey, wait. Before you hit them fools up, hold on. Let me turn on my video. My boy, if you press record on that, my boy, the highlight's not going to be on them. It's going to be on your stupid ass. If I even see a cell phone, fool, if we even see a cell phone come out of the homie's pocket, my boy, we are pulling that car over, fool, and plans have changed. Like, oh, so you think it's gangster recording a highlight, huh? Okay. We're about to make a felony fight right here, right now. In prison, you are by yourself. Yes, you are. To think that you guys are a unit in a group will be your fatal mistake. Never forget that. You meet acquaintances, no bonds, because bonds are forgotten at a snap of a finger. But I do like church chicken and Louisiana's chicken more than KFC. Oh, Louisiana's chicken is bomb, my boy. Church's chicken is fuego. It's something about the way they season their fucking pollo. Those fools put in work from their phones. Oh, I know. Tell me about it. It's annoying. Take a picture of that homeboy at the corner posted. Hey, fool, how come you didn't hit that fool up? Fool, it's because my phone was only on 3%, fool, and I couldn't record it. So, why would I hit him up if I can't record? Because then how is gente going to believe me? What you mean believe you? They're not supposed to believe you. You know what I mean? Blame, throw it on throw it on a different hood. Say a different hood. Don't bring the attention to us. Like, why do you want people knowing that you did that? Look, to try to impress the internet, to try to convince people on the internet, random people that don't even have nothing to do with gangbanging stuff or nothing like that, to convince them about you putting in work is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard of. The whole thing is that no one is supposed to find out that we're the ones that did the jale. It's supposed to be kept in secrecy. Only we're supposed to know, meaning us of the organization are supposed to know, not everybody else. Because guess what? If the fucking nerdy ass fool that's in the 7th grade that's picks his belly button and eating takis knows about the jale, then guess what? So does the Jura and everybody else knows. So it's only a matter of time before you get that knock on your door. And you think you gangster? Trying to convince people that are not gang related that you put in work? What does their opinion of you matter? They're not supposed to know. Who cares what their opinions are? As long as you and your homies from your body know what you have done and the jales you put in, that's the only opinions that matter, not everybody else. You know what I mean? They're not supposed to know, you crazy fucks. Oh my God. What has gangbanging turned into? Dios mío. Ayúdame. People, and it frustrates me, dog, because it blows my mind, dog. Like, nah, you want to say another gang. That way, you throw the hood onto, like, to them. As long as your hood knows that, what happened, and you guys got the payback. I mean, you guys could sleep firme in the night, knowing that, what goes down. Everyone else's opinion, because you give two fucks less about what everyone else thinks. You know what I mean? Those are facts, Everyone else's opinion is irrelevant, dog. It's irrelevant. That's how you don't get caught. That's how you don't get busted. Are people not giving glitch no more? Do they just abandon it? Chinga su madre? Oh, man. Sad times we're living. What up, brother? Nah, I'm just going on a rant. A lot of fights and felony fights was filmed in the Valle Coachella. Oh, serio? I didn't know that. Damn. Coachella be cracking though, huh? Yeah, that fool. Hey, didn't they get sued though? What's popping on your 4th, bro? We have to work, my boy. So work. San Diego, what up? That's right, San Diego up in the building. Jack in the Box more than Carl's Jr. Oh, you prefer Jack in the Box more than Carl's Jr.? Oh, hell no. My boys, because you haven't tried the crisp cut fries. Next time you go to Carl's Jr., order your food with the crisp cut fries, and then we'll see. What up from Washington State? That's right. That's like telling on yourself. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The best thing you can do is let people think you're a square. Yes! See, Raza fool knows what's up. I'm like, shit, I don't know what the hell none of you fools are talking about. I never put in work in a day in my life. To be at the like, nah, fool, I have like 5 bodies on me, homie. Look, this is the cuete that I did it in, fool. Like, you think I didn't do the jale? Look, the G-Ride, I parked it right there. And then they're right there busting like, fool, I don't know how they caught me about the homie. I think the homie snitched on me. Like, fuck, serio? That fool's live is still playing? Like, damn, how did they find me? Fucking location right there. Like, damn, homie, somebody must have threw rata on me, fool. I think it was my jefa. The fuck? Then they're right there like, why am I gonna get a calentada, dog? Like, hey, fool, why the homie's tripping, dog? I didn't even do nothing, homie. Hey, fool, if anything, they should be thanking me. I let the whole internet know that we did the jale, dog. Like, so, like, I don't know why this fool's tripping. Dawg, so now these fools wanna fucking give me a calentada. Hey, fuck that. Hey, ¿sabes qué? I wanna talk. Now, wait, we'll see who has the last laugh once I snitched on all you vatos, homie. I'm even gonna tell about how. I'm even gonna tell her myself, hey, my jefa told me I could only get 2 quesadillas, but I got 3 when she wasn't looking. Like, that fool's gonna spill the beans on everything, huh? Like, yeah, fool. And then my grandpa used my grandma's dentures. Hey, fool's gonna throw everyone under the bus. Ah, these vatos, they're on something else, my boy. But hey, they say que son G's, huh? As a matter of fact, these fools ain't even on the alphabet, homie. Fools ain't even know. I don't even know what letter to call them, dog. They ain't even on the alphabet no more. They ain't even. They're like in the Mechian or Kryptonian writing. I don't know what they're on no more. Them fools ain't G's. Them fools are something else. Can't even find them on the alphabet, my boy. You know what I mean? Hey, but you know what? We have to get ready for work. Hey, gracias for everyone tapping in. Hey, shout outs to everybody. With all respects, I know I get frustrated sometimes and stuff like that. I could only be honest right here. I could only tell you how it is. And stay in school and leave the streets alone because a lot of people don't even know what's cracking in the streets no more. Sad to say, true.